have our 8 cups of water coming up to a boil. I added some olive oil in there, and you want to add some salt and pepper in there. Good amount. You could actually even taste your water. Basically, whatever your water tastes like is the amount of salt you're going to give into the pasta. I'm putting in a half box of pasta here. Meanwhile, I have our pan getting really hot over here. I'm going to start searing off this chicken breast. I just, like I said, put some olive oil, some salt and pepper on that. We're going to sear all this off. We're going to cook it all the way through as well. You may have to do this in 2 batches. I don't know how big of a pan that you're going to have. If you can fit it all into one pan, that's fine too. Just make sure you don't overcrowd your pans. Okay, so our chicken is browning nicely. We just want to turn it over. We want to cook the other side of it as well. Whoops. When it's done cooking, I'm just going to take it off and let it cool on a clean cutting board so I can cut it up in a bit. And when your pasta is al dente, you want to get it down out of the water as quickly as possible. Just want to give it a quick rinse in cool water and let it cool down, okay? You don't want to let it sit submerged in water because you don't want to take all that salt out that you added into it. Just real quick, cold water, let it sit. We're almost ready for it. We're going to save our pan. We're going to use this to mix everything in to save a dish. Or if you want to do the vegetable option, you can saute them in here. Okay, so there is an optional vegetable option for this. I always add extra vegetables into my casseroles anytime I can. We have plenty of onions, celery, mushrooms, and spinach for this whole bin. So I'm also going to add some of these vegetables into our baked chicken penne pasta and our broccoli cheesy rice casserole, okay? We have our spaghetti sauce. You can use any kind that you'd like. I'll rinse the can out with a little bit of water. We're going to put our chicken in there. Remember, we're going to reserve some of this for the pizza. Next, in goes our pasta. We'll mix all this together. And then we're just going to put our ricotta cheese in here by just little dollops, okay? We don't want to break it up too much. We're just going to loosely fold those in there and throw it into our casserole dish. Next, we're going to sprinkle mozzarella cheese on the top. This one I'll kind of use that to smush that down in there. Also sprinkle some breadcrumbs on there as well. Now this will go in the oven and bake for about 25 minutes. Okay, so our bread for bin 1. I just bought this loaf of Italian bread. It was only $1. I'm just going to slice it up myself. You could buy whatever type of bread you would like, panna di casa, French, Italian, or the sourdough that we discussed. Just make sure that whatever you buy works for your tuna melt, because you need to get 8 slices out of this for your tuna melt, and then 4 each for your casseroles, okay? I'm going to start making our salad here. I'm just going to tear up some iceberg lettuce. All right, so while our casserole is finished up baking, we're just going to make that quick salad of iceberg lettuce, fresh spinach. You just want to lightly pick that. Just get the stems off of there. And just sprinkle some fresh mushrooms on top of that as well. And then your salad's done. For the bread, you're just going to drizzle some olive oil on there. Sprinkle some grated Parmesan cheese. Italian seasoning if you'd like. That'll go in the oven to bake while the casserole is finishing up cooking. You've got your salad ready to go here with some ranch dressing. All right, so our casserole just came out of the oven. Now we got our hot, crusty bread here. We're just gonna put that in this dish. We've got our fresh spinach, iceberg, mushroom salad, serving with ranch dressing, baked chicken penne, pasta, beautiful casserole with the sourdough bread or whichever bread you prefer to purchase. This is meal one on bin one.